So you guys have probably seen this trend going around for the Adult Swim bumps, and you're curious as to what it is and how you can do them. Well, in today's video, I'm going to do an in-depth tutorial and explanation as to what this trend is, because as you guys probably are right now watching this video, I was very confused before I did my research into what this trend is, and I'll explain it throughout this video. Before we do get into anything, I do have to ask you guys leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, as I post TikTok related content on the weekly basis. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you do subscribe. I post TikTok tutorials almost all the time, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Also, I'll explain more in depth in this video, but there's a good chance that you're not American, so let me know what country you guys are from down below. I'm very curious, as I feel like there's going to be a lot of different answers, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. Personally, I'm from Canada, and this is why I had to do so much research into exactly what this trend was, because I just had no idea, because I didn't get this in Canada. So Adult Swim, the trend. If you don't know what Adult Swim is, it is a television network, and it only happened in America. I believe it could be other countries, but it was not in Canada, I can tell you that. So essentially, the Cartoon Network is another television network in America, and at around 9 to 9:30, the Cartoon Network would switch over to a different television network called Adult Swim, and basically this was the adult version for Cartoon Network. Now, to indicate the switch was happening, they would have these things called bumps, and a lot of them would be kind of scarier to scare kids away so that they wouldn't watch the adult cartoons. So that's basically the backstory. It's not too complicated. Adult Swim is the adult version of the Cartoon Network, and basically it's just a television network. Now, where the trend comes in is that everyone is doing these bumps, and I'll explain exactly what they are in depth. So a bump is a random little commercial, and the reason it's called a bump is because of a speed bump. It's in between commercial spots to let the viewer know that, hey, the show is about to go back on. And the bumps are completely random. Sometimes they have quotes in them, sometimes they don't, but one thing that is consistent is that there is always the Adult Swim logo somewhere in the video, and the videos are usually extremely creative, so that's why the bumps are so enjoyable to watch. Additionally, the music for this TikTok is a constant one, and I'll have it linked below. It's called the Vano 3000. Even the Adult Swim's TikTok account used this sound, so it's the official sound for the trend. However, in the old Adult Swim bumps, they would have people who would send in their very own beats to be used in the bumps, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I'd add that. However, the sound we're going to be using for today's tutorial will be linked down below, and it's called Vano 3000. Now, there's three key aspects when creating this trend, and the first one is having some type of inspirational quote. It doesn't have to be an inspirational quote per se, but it has to be like some sort of text. I'll have examples going through the video as I talk, and you guys will 100% get the idea. So basically, you want some text, and once that beat hits the beat change, you don't want the text anymore, but you want to creatively show the Adult Swim logo. Now, this can either be the AS in brackets or the full Adult Swim in brackets. The last thing you need is like a cool scenery or a cool shot. I'll throw up this example right here, which I thought was a fantastic take on the trend. So they start off the trend with nothing really in the picture other than some person, and they're clearly golfing, and then they also have the text at the top that says the most important shot in golf is the next one. Now, as soon as the text goes away, then it shows how it creatively uses the Adult Swim logo, and it's using golf balls to go along with the video's theme. This is a perfect example, so just get creative with it. Think of cool ideas. There's so many on the horizon. You could do like a light switch that turns on. I've seen people do stuff like that. There's just so many different options. There's absolutely no limits to what your bump looks like, but I hope this did explain it in depth for everyone who was curious, because me, myself, 2 hours ago, I had no idea what this trend meant, because I just didn't know what Adult Swim was, because I don't live in the United States. But yeah, guys, I'll probably throw up some of my favorite takes on the trend at the end of the video, so if you want to stay tuned and watch them all, there are some really good ones that I really want to show you. But that's going to conclude today's video for me. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.